Have you ever had a conversation with someone who is always right or self righteous? Some self righteous people don't just believe they're right, they need you to know it too. Like their certainty often borders on arrogance and narcissism, leaving very little room for alternative viewpoints or possibilities. Now, other times, self righteousness is a mask for deep securities like feelings of worthlessness, low self esteem. So, virtue signaling and constant counterarguments become the way those people seek validation. Well, either way, when we encounter self righteousness, our natural instinct may be to challenge it or expose the hypocrisy in it, right? But this only escalates conflict because the more we push back, the more they resist. So, what could you do differently? Well, I like to use Socratic questioning. Instead of confronting people, I ask questions like, hey, that's an interesting perspective. How did you come to that conclusion? No sarcasm. See, this approach creates a mirror. Through strategic questions, they're compelled to confront gaps or contradictions in their own reasoning. See, I've learned that anyone can argue, but not everyone can make an argument. And when they realize this, they're faced with a choice. They can either double down on their error or reevaluate their stance. Now, you guys have heard me say it before. I love intellectual discourse, but I make no time for a fool. That's why I don't call people out. I call them up. Stand up. Take the microphone. Defend your position. I will listen deeply. Sometimes the best way to deal with a self-righteous person isn't to correct them. It's to help them self-correct.